静かな夜の月の下で
Hi, welcome back. Out this new thing where we talk about things I find interesting in the fashion industry this week. Hopefully, it's going to be a weekly thing. So to start off, I got my trusty little list. We got New York Fashion Week, Dior's new director, casual wear for winter, how to invest in clothes, and just my way of thinking. That's a load of things. I know, but we're gonna break it down together, okay? Just hang with me, just stay with me. To start off things, like, I'm a New York lover, okay? As your girl, I'm a New York lover. Like, New York is one of my favorite cities of all time. It is the place that I always dream about living in. So obviously, as a fashion girl, I want to be in New York fashion. You know, like, it's not if or but. Like, there's no like question about that. But there have been a lot of discourse when it comes to influences. Okay, bear with me. I know you're
tired of hearing about this. Just hang on a moment. I have a different perspective, I swear.
People hate on these influencers way too much, okay? Way too much. And especially it's the people that are not in the industry. It's other influencers hating on influencers. How are you gonna dog shit on someone when you're in the same situation? Like, point I'm trying to make is you can't hate these influencers for being invited to shows and then making content about being invited to the show. That is their job. They are paid to go out and do this. Like, do you hear that? Crickets, silence, because that's exactly what it is. Like, they're doing their job. And the ones that are outside pretending to be in the show, walking on the street, trying to take pictures, what about it? What about it? Do you not have a life? Get a life. Like, that's the energy it's giving. The industry is built of exposure. These influencers are there as a marketing tactic. If you're unable to understand that, then I can't help you. You are beyond help. The way that people have been rioting on the internet, making their little posts about how these influencers are ruining fashion and this is the end of fashion. No, it's not. Fashion has been here since the beginning of time and will be here since the end of time. Like, it's not going nowhere. The fact that these influencers are able to get into these shows shows how far the industry has come as a whole. Like, this industry is the most gate-kept industry, and I would know. I have seen these gatekeepers with my own two eyes, okay? They are so... It is gate-kept. So the fact that people of color who are influencers are getting paid to just sit there, look pretty, and record, what is the issue? Like, don't even get me started. Okay. Wow, that was like... I was getting too heated. We started off very strong. Now we're going to move on to more calmer and more lovely talk about Fashion Week. We saw history recently with J.W. Addison's debut at Dior.
Oh my god, that was so amazing. Like, I was introduced to, don't judge me now, J.W. Addison when he was working with Loewe. And of course, you know, the Loewe bag. Oh, who doesn't? Sorry, that felt like gatekeeping. We just talked about that. Anyway, I was introduced to him through that. So to see him go from that to Dior, especially women design, oh my god, the shoes. It is so amazing, and I'm so excited to see how he's able to, like, take what Dior is, which is the silhouette, the beautiful tailoring, and the love for women's bodies, and just, like, create something absolutely gorgeous from that. It is outstanding, and I know he would outdo himself. He will, and I just can't wait. People have some, not all, no, just
slight bits of people have been, like, expecting a lot from him, forgetting that he's a human being. Like, he just got the job. Let him settle in. Let him put his bags down. Let him take out his brushes. Let him test out the sewing machine. Like, this is his first ever collection with them. Take a breather and let him work. Now that we're done with Fashion Week, bye-bye, into the bin. It is time to talk about casual wear. As a lover of comfort, like as you can see, I got the hoodie on because I wasn't bothered to put a fit on for this video. No judgment zone, once again. No. Anyway, as a casual wear lover, the idea of layering is so beautiful. I love to layer because
Sometimes you want to be warm.
A few moments later, a few inches later, 2 hours
I
later,
love layering.
one
It's like putting
eternity
on a thin
later.
jumper underneath, or even one of those winter jumpers that are like designed to stick to your skin, like a compressive socks type of thing. Then I would put on something overly cute on top of that, and then have my jacket on, so like I still am warm underneath. So that is like my casual wear, and I've always loved denim skirts, but winter times, denim skirts are just the epitome of perfection. Like, they keep you warm, they're stylish, and they are hijabi approved. Like, you get the stamp. No haram police.
will come for you. Okay, no haram fashion police. I vouch for that. Now, once you know how to casually dress, you're gonna think to yourself, oh, I can't keep doing this every year, so I'm gonna have to invest. And this is where it gets interesting. I am not talking about investing in brands because, quite frankly, I have no basis to be speaking on that as a youngler. No, I just don't have the basis. What I'm talking about is how to genuinely invest in you personal investment in clothes. Now that means not buying anything plastic. So once you see the words like polyester, put it down now. What you need is heavy cotton, drill. Even I would go as far as saying like cotton, just regular old cotton. Linen is a good option, but linen is more summery, like to let the breeze in. But if you're trying to be breezy in winter, okay, go for linen, okay? And for all of you fancy girls out there, silk and even leather, those types of things are investment. They're costly, and you know what? They're worth the price. I would know because I buy these types of fabrics to make my clothings. So it is good to invest. Now, with all of that being said, my personal thoughts. I love fashion. I am a fashion student currently in my second year. T, you know, like clock that. But as a fashion student, I view fashion differently to the average fashion wearer. And I am noticing a trend and a little bit of habit, let's call it, in others, which is people buying stuff, then chucking it away. They get it, then they throw it. They get it, they throw it. Yes, you get it. One more time. They get it, they throw it. You know what I mean? They are in subcultures and sub-trends of how to dress in a certain way, like a core, Y2K, emo, like that type of thing. But they are not actually thrifting any of these clothes or even buying it from a place that is well established. They get it from fast fashion brands. Then once they're no longer interested in that, or once that isn't anymore as trendy online, they chuck it. It goes right to the bin. And
At one point in time, it made me feel like I didn't have enough trendy clothes. Like, I was like, oh, all my clothes are boring. But then I was like, wait, Like, I need to stop that thinking process because none of my clothes are boring. My clothes are
Things that I handpicked myself that I actually enjoy wearing and I will wear multiple occasions. Don't put myself in a box of what I should be and how I should dress. Been getting on my nerves a lot, and I think if you are seeing this video and you do have that habit, I am not judging you from a place of hatred, nor am I pointing out your flaws and just being outrageously rude to you. No, I'm just concerned about the planet and what's happening with climate change, especially how most of these clothes that you are throwing out do get dumped in third world countries, and third world countries are the ones who are mass producing this. It is not their fault. Of course, it is first world country brands that are forcing this cheap labor onto them, which then results in that never-ending cycle. You just need to be more mindful of how you are obtaining your clothes, how you are treating your clothes, and how long your clothes are lasting you. So that's it. That's all I have to say for today.
I promise. Okay. I know, I say this every time, and I post I've posted 3 videos so far on this page, and they're so far apart from each other, but this time, I swear, I'm gonna be consistent, and you're gonna be more comfortable with this scenery.
And just like a more of a sit-down video. So yeah, hope you can join this journey, and I'm gonna be recording more of just being a second-year fashion student. Yay!
静かな